Where are you looking at it at? What channel are you looking at? Looking at it. It's on your regular ESPN? Word? Mm-hmm. But where everybody at? Where everybody at? You home by yourself? Okay. I'm out. I'm gonna get a couple workout shorts so I can go again. I'm all set. So, shit. Stickers, put them on and go. Who that? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, word. Yeah. Look at that. Mm-hmm. You can continue to put hands on him. Just wait, just keep watching it. I'll let you keep watching. I'm about to start playing, so whenever you want to look at it, I'll be on there. Wait.
Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
On the set. Right 52 right here. Hey, I give these traps. Let's go. Hard. On your team. Fight.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, niggas.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I'm get hurt already.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
64. Leo.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That one good for 37 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, you got to
and
block,
he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
But it was fucking raining. That's what happened last week.
This week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He completes it to Westbrook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
Dude.
Coverage by Houston makes it 4th down.
Motherfucker, pass the ball down.
Charles, much maligned.
What kind of shit is that?
The best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the media. They watched on tape, and you know the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Here's Watson. That's incomplete.
What's the flag?
There is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving another 3rd down, it brings up 4.
That's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
This is taken at about the 14. Big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Let's go, E. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Look, squeeze.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey.
Go, dog!
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Charlie. Go. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, Haywood. Hey. Check, 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 check. 5-2's the mic. Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Yeah, 3-0 after 1 on
Man,
EA
this is
Sports.
fucking stupid. He spent the clock that fucking much. Come on, man. What the fuck is
Good
it?
work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Show it in.
They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, stand. Watch 8-9, watch 8-9, short. Strong right. Check.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, block it. Check. Crunch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
22's coming, Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys.
2nd and 11.
Let's get off the field.
Nowhere to go here. He holds the football.
Come on, man. You gotta throw the fucking
It's
ball.
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this one is right down the middle. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now we'll carry from back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
He put him in the slot.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. Open man is Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson with a catch made by Hopkins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They get a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Let's not do all
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. And got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, 77 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check it back, check it back.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Watson, off play action. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Watson now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
You want to sit there and put him in that slot.
Team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. The open man is Westbrook. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
God damn it.
Duke Dawson picks it. And his
Got
guys
to jump,
have got it
dude.
back
Got
at
to
the closing
jump.
stages of the first half.
That was my fault. That was my fault. I should have went deep. Got stubborn. put him at the slot. I'm going to make sure my best dude is locked down.
After the interception, here's Watson.
I don't care if you do that out route. You can do that shit all day.
It's complete to Hopkins. Now a
You can do that shit all
timeout
goddamn day. I don't give a fuck.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch that in. Watch that in. That is right. That is right. 4 down. 4 down.
Out of the gun, Watson. This pass complete to Higgins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On first down, Watson going up top. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Be on his ass. He's going to be on his ass. I see him over the top.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
I see him over the top.
15, but that
on his ass. On his ass. He was on his ass. On his ass.
Career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain still needs to go, though. They'll look to set up his blockers. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Lindsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
That's all right. I got backup. I'm glad. Yay. Get hurt. Because I wanted to see mine anyway.
Some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Rookie time.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Hey, hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. 2-jet bombers. 2-jet bombers. Mike 22. Mike 22. You gonna get this board? You think you gonna get this? You think? Hey, Sam off.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Solid run on 1st down.
How you want to cut this?
2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
Ain't nothing but the pass, you want to cut this?
Keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
22's coming, Mike. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Switch. Sit down.
On 2nd down,
I messed up.
and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. Check. No. Get him. Get him. Get him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Come on, Oliver.
Nearly the pick they
You got to jump up and get the fucking ball.
One there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wondered, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
It's Mack. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6.
Like it.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Staying on the ground with Mack.
Oh, my God.
It's a foot race.
Ridiculous around how to block.
He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 82 yards.
Stop this shit.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
You're going nowhere with that shit.
Losing yardage back at the 12.
You're going nowhere with that shit.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
How can you get that off? That was so much bullshit.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
They come out here in the eye.
Thank you. I don't know what's going on.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
All right, what's going on? Okay.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Oh my God! Clap this motherfucker!
Touchdown, Houston.
Oh my goodness.
DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
What the fuck are you going to make? A $250,000 life insurance and a trip to China. Yeah, I bet you that is a surprise for your motherfucking ass.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh my God, dude.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
I'm just playing fucking horrible.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6.
Ooh.
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Oh, boy.
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I'm just playing like dumbass right now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's is going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw here.
Come on! The fuck are you throwing the fucking ball?
Picked off by Justin Reed. And a great return here. This one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So now
look how he just nonchalant threw this fucking ball.
From a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being
I can't believe
collective rebounding. Not rebounding right here. On first down, it's Mack. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Watson throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. He's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Some of the fucking ball. Oh my God.
Under pressure, and the Texans.
Come on, bro.
There for the sack.
My offensive line is just fucking garbage.
This game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
I mean, goddamn,
cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I don't understand how my line got this fucking
game,
man.
19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. And
look at this shit, dude.
He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his
crazy.
For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Oh, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are pressure.
I mean, I have no protection for shit.
Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I gotta get a time. I mean, I don't get no time to do a goddamn thing. This is crazy.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And taken right at the 35. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 23 yards on the play. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Watson, and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
That was all me, too. That was so motherfucking dope. And his slow ass. Go with
the 20. This one home.
That was ill. Woo! That was super dope.
Well, don't change that channel.
That was super fucking dope right there. Give me that shit. Try to go with that slant route. Hell no.
But in doing so, by pitching around a little bit, it cost him. We could have a great finish.
Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 27, Watson.
Give me that.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And he will get
Yeah, baby.
Fuck
yeah.
Jaguar touchdown.
Fuck yeah. Shit.
Philip Lindsey in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal.
Hear that?
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
Patrick Ramsey, baby. Dion. Prime time. Prime time. Prime time. That was super dope. That was super dope. Hear that? Woo! Super dope, nigga. That was super fucking dope. What a comeback. Yeah, that.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Super dope.
Sure which one's going.